Hello, welcome to the Always Be Comedy podcast. Our guest today, a huge Always Be Comedy favourite in the great Sunil Patel. Tim, Sunil Patel, one of those dudes, brings the thunder to Always Be Comedy every time.
Yeah, a delight on and off stage. He's a very, very funny man. And this episode today is really funny. He's great on this one.
Some comedians plateau. Some comedians start great and maybe they wane a little. It's human nature. Sunil is one of those guys, Tim. We're in peak, the peak Sunil age, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so. He just smashes every gig, and he's very much his own thing. Can't really think of many other Sunil Patel types.
He's his own thing.
He's great, and he's very cool these days. He's started to look very cool.
He is a cool guy, isn't he?
He's a cool guy, and he talks about quite interesting things. I remember having a really interesting chat with him and Ray Badron about like the future of like 3D printed meat and cakes and so on. It was just really fascinating stuff. I think they both really like sort of internet deep dives. Very good to talk about things like that.
He's an immensely likeable dude, isn't he? Hang on, we're recording this as if we know that Sunil's going to be listening and we just want to get in his good books.
Yeah.
Bloody good-looking guy, you know.
Very handsome. He says he has nothing to promote, but I would say follow him on Instagram. His podcast with Chris Cantrell's on a break at the moment, but it's really funny. Rural concerns. There's stuff to get involved with Sunil.
Yeah, also, if we can... I'll tell you what, Tim, he's with us Thursday the 19th of March in Chelsea. Sunil Patel, Felicity Ward, Maisie Adam and Red Richardson.
Yeah.
On the newsletter, there is a code for all shows have this code. A lot of them get snapped up.
Mm.
But if you use STU in caps, you get £2 off. There are still some STU tickets available for Thursday the 19th of March. We will say this, whenever you're buying tickets, it's worth trying. It's a little bit of inside baseball knowledge. It's always worth trying the STU code. They do get snapped up, a lot of the time they do.
Yeah.
But sometimes not all the newsletter tickets do get snapped up, and sometimes it's because perhaps people don't realise. But we do put it on the newsletter. STU, Thursday the 19th of March. He's also with us. It's already sold out. Friday the 27th of March. Don't know why I'm reading it out. Actually, it's sold out. Rachel Parris, Ellis James, Sunil Patel.
Sold out. Just to remind you.
Sold out. Just to remind you, it's sold out. Anyway, here he is, the great Sunil Patel. Right, we've got the great Sunil Patel on. Do we admit this? 40 minutes of pre-record chat, which is Tim. That's a record, I believe.
I don't think we've ever done that before, and I thank God. I think we still have stuff left in the tank.
I mean, it was mainly my microphone troubles as well as deep industry gossip.
The deepest.
It was mostly the deepest industry gossip. If it went out, the three of us would have to leave the country.
Oh God. Yeah. I mean, my dream is always to run a local laundrette. So that's what I'd move on to next, I think.
I'd love to. Can I get a job there if that's what happens?
You can come and sit in there. It'll be like a barber shop. All the boys can come and sit and chat, and ladies.
Yeah. Is that something you'd really want to do?
No, but I do spend a lot of time in my local laundrette. I go and chat to Kareem. I've been in there for an hour just chatting to him about the manufacturing of shirts recently.
Oh yeah.
What's his take on the manufacturing of shirts?
It's gone downhill. It's absolutely gone downhill, and the industry's not coming back.
Well, I do a lot of TV warm up. That was part of the chat. Anyway.
Yeah.
I've chatted with the wardrobe guys down the years before because historically I would wear Reese shirts.
Okay. Yeah.
And one of the wardrobe ladies once said, and there are men, but one of the wardrobe ladies said, "What are you doing? What are you doing buying Reese shirts? Because they're like £80 to £100.
Yeah.
She goes, the quality's not. You can't justify that cost get Zara because the shirts are
Really?
yeah.
Zara's
Shirts are like
better.
30 quid. So as of that day, I've never bought a Reese shirt since. I'm Zara all the way. I
That's
think I would say
interesting.
less than half the price.
Well, I would never shop at Zara because I assume the silhouette doesn't suit mine. Do you know what I mean? It has a sort of slim silhouette.
Well, speaking as not a slim person, you'll be A-okay.
Well, shirt wise, of course, I sorry, let me get another tissue because I don't think I'm ill, but I'm definitely like there's mucus.
Emotional.
Yeah.
It's those Zara prices that are taking you by surprise.
Shirts. Now, shirts. What I've done, I think this is very clever, is I've taken one shirt that I like from H&M and I've taken it to Kareem and I've said, Kareem, recreate this shirt for me. And he's done it.
Oh, hello.
Who is he? He runs a laundrette.
Yeah, he's like a dry cleaner, tailor, alterer.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And so Kareem believes that the quality of shirt isn't what it once was.
That's right. Yeah. He says, that you should be paying £100 plus per shirt, which is unfeasible in this day and age of fast fashion.
The idea that we're saying such scandalous things 10 minutes ago.
We've gone from one extreme to the other. Yeah. We really have.
I really have taken you off track.
I love
my favorite actor
sides.
in a green. All right, yeah.
My favorite.
I've got the list of questions.
Is there anything? Yeah. Hang on. Is there anything we can promo? Because I appreciate that one of your podcasts is on pause for a reason, for a positive reason.
A very positive reason.
There'll be a promo that.
No, well, there'll be a few episodes at the moment where occasionally it's called Rural Concerns, and that's with my good friend Chris Cantrell and my good friend James Shakeshaft. Listen to that. I'm currently in the middle of making a new series of a Radio 4 show called An Idiot's Guide to Living Forever. So that should be out later this year, where I'm going to try and sort of live forever. I'm meeting some cryogenics people next week, and it's 80 grand to just save your head frozen for the rest of eternity, which is not bad, I think. So I'm doing that. Also, there'll be some acting work out as well. I think I've just done some films, but I don't know if I've signed NDAs.
Have you signed an NDA?
I don't know. I mean, you can edit this out. I just did a Ron Howard film, which was really fun.
Are you joking?
With Anne Hathaway, my good friend Anne Hathaway.
From the ads, from the tennis ads.
From the tennis ads. She said she remembered me. But yeah, it was great fun. And then she emailed me afterwards.
I remember you, Samuel. It's Sunil. Whatever.
She's called Annie to her friends, just by the way.
This is just sensible.
Here's my question. Yeah. So is she Annie to you?
That's correct.
Oh!
On set, she's Annie. But she said,
Tim, clip it up.
And I think when I was chatting to her, you struggle for things to like chat about if you're just with someone for like 5 hours. But I managed to reveal to her that there's something called the Comedians Beer Flipping Championship in London. Yeah. So now she's aware. It's just mad to think that she's now aware that Stuart Laws runs a beer mat flipping championship. She's away with that.
Annie Hathaway versus Sakisa in the
semi-final. Yeah, but yeah. So okay, right. So there's that.
Hang on. Now, Ron Howard. I've got to interview Ron Howard, Andy's daughter, Bryce Dallas. Now, the reason why I'm saying this.
Yeah.
Please back me up on this. He's the loveliest dude, isn't he?
He's such a lovely man. Such a lovely man. Really, really just a really nice presence. He was also wearing a Frost Nixon t-shirt, which I appreciated.
Of course he was. Good lad.
You go wear your own merch, I reckon.
If I was in the Eagles, I'd have a Hotel California t-shirt. Don't you worry about
that. Where's your ABC t-shirts?
There's about 1,000 in the attic.
Is there?
Yeah. Oh, actually, we've sold out of extra large.
We've sold out of small as well in the venue.
Have we?
You know what? Maybe we need some smalls in the venue.
What does your audience look like? That sounds like a mad audience. Extra large and small.
It's only extremes.
Tell you what, listener, if you want a medium, you're in luck. You are. There's only so many 90s my daughters can have. Ron Howard, you like this? Ron Howard, lovely bloke. So I said to Ron Howard, I think what was he promoting? Anyway, I said, your career, I said, just incredible. I said, not just the film directing, of course, Oscar in the bag and all that. I said, but to have such an integral part in two of the biggest sitcoms of all time. I said, obviously Happy Days and obviously Arrested Development. And in the nicest way possible, he said, I hate to correct you, but it's actually 3, because I was also the star of the Andy Williams show.
Oh, yeah.
No, Andy Rooney. It's Andy Rooney, wasn't it?
Oh, no, Andy Williams was a singer, right?
Singer, yeah. It was the Andy Rooney show. He was the main kid in the Andy Rooney show, which at the time was one of the biggest shows in America.
Oh, God, not even heard of that. But, yeah, I mean, did you know his dad was an actor as well?
Yes.
Did he tell you about him?
No. He put his dad in some stuff, didn't he?
Yeah, because his dad held the Guinness World Record for the most amount of times playing a clergyman on TV.
Amazing.
That's good. That's good trivia.
Amazing.
He was in the Waltons repeatedly as a clergyman and then kept getting clergyman work.
Wow.
Yeah, which is essentially what I do now, playing medical professionals.
Best medical professional I've ever seen.
Yeah, thank you.
Guy, I'm just going to correct myself because I knew I'd got it wrong.
Yeah.
It's the Andy Griffith show. He was Opie Taylor in the Andy Griffith show.
Oh, right.
And that Andy Griffith show was... If you Google Andy Griffith show, you'll go, I've seen this on shows about America, American TV. It's like the epitome of Americana, that show. But that Ron Howard shouldn't be as normal as he is, given his life and career and success.
Just it's weird. You'd always think that like people who spend that long living in LA like that would be mad, would be absolutely mad. But he's just like the most normal, lovely man.
I wonder how has he managed it.
I don't know. I mean, if I certainly would go mad, I'd go mad.
I
bonkers out there.
I would 100% go. I've got a question for you both.
Mm-hmm.
Your favourite Ron Howard movie that he's directed?
He's directed. This isn't a good one. Sorry, Ron. It is a good one. I like it. His Jim Carrey Grinch film. I've got a lot of nostalgia for it. I think that's him. Is that him?
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, that's the classic one, isn't it?
I tell you what, it was 10 years ago. He was promoting the Beatles' 8 days a week, the touring years. Good God.
Oh,
is he doing? Oh no, who's doing the new Beatles film?
Sam Mendes.
Oh, is it? Okay, right.
Right. So Tim's gone for How the Grinch Stole Christmas from the year 2000.
I don't hate the Da Vinci Code.
Well, I mean that's one for the poster.
All right, Cocoon. Let's go for Cocoon.
Great choice.
It's a classic, isn't it? If you look through the list of films he's made, it's like, how has he managed that?
It is insane. Cocoon, Willow. I'm just picking out the hits here, or even if they're not hits, beloved films. So mine's probably Parenthood.
Oh, did you do that?
And not just because the main character's called Gil. Alfie Brown and I, that is our thing. We bonded over the film Parenthood. He loves it as much as I do.
It's lovely.
I
don't know Parenthood.
I need to go back through. That's Steve Martin, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so good. Jason Barnes.
My new favourite one will be the Sunil Patel story, as I'm sure it's called.
It's called Alone at Dawn.
Alone at Dawn. Is it all finished now?
I think they're wrapping pretty soon, or they already have. It's Adam Driver, Anne Hathaway. Do you know what it's about? It's about this mad type of soldier they've got in America. It's not a Navy SEAL. It's one of the Air Force soldiers. Like the special forces for the Air Force are like as highly trained as Navy SEALs, if not more so. Plus they're trained air traffic controllers.
Amazing.
That's the Air Force version of the Navy SEAL, is that they have to go into war zones, clear the area, and set up a fucking airfield.
Wow.
Yeah, it's mad. Didn't even know that job existed.
So, right, you've shared a scene with Annie. Did you share a scene with the driver man?
No, just had photos of his dead body to look at.
Spoiler.
That sobbing sound is Ron.
He was
Howard.
a hero.
I think Adam Driver in Girls is maybe my favourite performance ever. I think it's unbelievable. I think Adam Driver is exceptional.
and out of nowhere, wasn't it? Like you didn't know who he was before that,
Yeah.
and suddenly it's like, Jesus, he's brilliant.
It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
it's a mad performance, but I think it's unbelievable.
He was at war before that.
He
Yeah.
was.
He was in a war.
I also didn't realize, because I haven't seen him acting in anything for a while. I knew he was doing like Broadway stuff, so I'm delighted he's back on big screens.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah, he is. Yeah. I won't tell you more about the film. I'm sure you just. I mean, I don't even know if I should have talked about it. So that's 20 minutes of unusable content.
Add it to a pile.
But you can say I met those people.
Did you ever meet? Did you ever talk about Happy Days at all?
No. You know what? Sometimes like when you interviewed him, of course you could like talk about whatever you wanted. But I guess if I walked into a room working with him, I can't be like, "What's fucking Happy Days like, mate?" Do you know what I mean? It doesn't
feel. Where was this filmed?
In Budapest.
Oh my god, Sunil, mate!
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
Because it's a cheaper production out there.
Well, I'd love it. I absolutely love it. You said films. Is there a multiple? Is there another one?
There is. Again, I don't know if I can talk about it. I'm in that new Sacha Baron Cohen one. I told you about that, didn't I?
Oh yes.
With Tom Davis.
Great.
Outstanding. Did you pal around with Tom D much?
Yeah, I did see him. He's great fun. We were dragged back in for reshoots, and part of it was a spin class. Which I was just not prepared for in any way. I am not prepared to do spin classes in any way. I did not realize how difficult they were and how much they would actually make me do spin in the background of a shot.
Is this the movie that's inspired by it's a remake of a French film?
That's it. Yeah. That's the one. But I got up off the cycle and my legs just fucking gave way.
Oh,
I didn't have any legs anymore. Yeah. I was down on my knees.
Sasha was like, "Did you get that?"
Yeah, but there's that, I guess.
Did you chat with SBC much?
I don't. Yeah, but I'm not like I don't want to get too pally with people if I'm only in for a couple of days. I just want to get on with the job, and in case I say something dumb, and then I'll be thinking about it.
What? Because you walked in and went booyakasha. You went booyakasha. Hey.
What are your thoughts on cultural appropriation? That's what I'll say.
And suddenly you're doing the spin class on the Bruno bike.
Yeah,
right. Is that right to leave in?
The old monkey rocker. Yeah. Who's doing the edit on this? Which one of you two's got to do the edit?
Me, and this episode will be on about 3 years, I think.
Oh my god! Tim, where's that eye twitch come from? The listener, how come this episode's 5 minutes long? You said hello to Sunil.
We've been on this Zoom call now for 50 minutes, just as a timestamp for the listener. I don't know how far you're into the episode now.
It's great stuff. So hang on, when are they out then?
I don't know.
Well, IMDb says Alone at Dawn is still filming, so
is it?
Don't expect to see it in this year.
All right, well, says whatever you do, don't mention that Adam Driver's dead.
Don't forget to bank with Nationwide. That's all I've got to say. It's a mutual society for the benefit of its members. It's not a bank. Thank you.
My favourite thing is seeing those ads on in the IMAX.
Oh
yeah,
mate.
Okay. Oh
it's
god, I haven't seen it yet.
I've WhatsApped to you that before, actually, Sonia.
Yeah. That's the only one that gets WhatsApped. It's the cinema one. Fucking all right, yeah. Or people trying to watch football and their parents texting it to them. There's that. Yeah, those are fun. Those are really fun. I like working with them. Yeah.
This is an awful rubbish question, but do you get recognised off them?
I do, yeah. I was with Phil Ellis in Granary Square in King's Cross. Lovely. And this was after Taskmaster. This is at the height of Taskmaster. Sorry, when it was being shown, and he was getting recognised. And this woman came up to me in the middle of the Granary Square and said, "Oh, are you from the Nat West adverts?" And I was like, "It's Nationwide." All right. So that's the main correction I have to do. And then I said, "Do you recognize this guy next to me? It's Phil Ellis." And she went, "No." And I went, "Do you like Taskmaster?" And she went, "I love Taskmaster. I watch it." I was like, "He's on it." And she's like, "Oh yeah," and then walked off.
Oh, poor Phil.
Shout out Phil, man.
Absolutely shout out Phil, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all worked out well for Phil Ellis.
He's doing great. Absolutely,
He's doing great.
He's doing great.
Right.
He's getting selfies with the gang now.
He's got new hair as well.
He's got new hair. Yeah, that's an amazing way of using Taskmaster money.
Absolutely. Oh no, I think it was given to him, wasn't it?
Gifted.
Is that what he said in the Instagram post he did? Or he recommended a place to do it. So yeah.
Wow. Gifted hair transplant.
How does it look? Because some of them look atrocious, don't they? No, but like, what I mean by that is, right, Antonio Conte's is the best I've ever seen.
You would get it, yeah.
It's sensational. But Wayne Rooney looks like he's gaffer taped a shredded wheat to his head.
I know, but he did it a long time ago, didn't he? He did it early days.
That's the problem. The technology wasn't there.
Do you reckon you would do it?
No, I've talked with my kids about this.
What do they say?
Same as me, don't do it.
Yeah, there's no point.
They've only known me like this.
Yeah.
So if I suddenly walked in looking like, I was going to say Terry Nutkins, that'd be a great hair transplant to get.
Cut the tip of your finger off as well. An otter had it away, did they? Or was it a surgeon in Turkey?
Otter.
Yeah.
It was. Hey kids, sorry, that was.
Imagine recreating yourself as Terry Nutkins now.
Even down to the check shirt.
Such a man. All right, yeah.
Even changed my name by default. And now, please welcome to stage your compare, Terry Nutkins. Crowd are like, what's going on?
How long have you been doing those nationwide adverts?
Since I think it was summer 2023 I started filming those.
God, I mean, they've... Yeah. What do you think it was about them? Genuine question. Because some adverts that, they'll get a big name in or throw big money, and for whatever reason, a certain campaign doesn't take, and it's back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
But with this, obviously...
It's taken, isn't it? I think it's quite... It's not massively in your face, and it sort of makes you feel like you're watching something scripted that's been scripted for entertainment rather than to sell you something. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of adverts haven't got much time, and they have to be like, buy this thing or say something about the product.
I've got the giggles. It's in the advert with "and diarrhea." It's in the advert.
No, I haven't.
When you said it's not in your face, I thought of the most in your face advert I've ever seen.
Exactly.
It's a guys in a greasy spooner. Is it?
It's Pepto-Bismol, I think. Yeah.
And then these guys start singing a song about it's effective against heartburn, indigestion, da 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 da, and then the final line is "and diarrhea."
Well, they've written a song to try and get it into your head. So you're walking down the street singing it.
It's worked. I'm all in.
But
you're right. We're invested now, aren't we?
I guess so. Yeah, it's
quite literally in nationwide.
Whenever ads get like sequels to like the plot of like the previous one, that's such a rare thing.
You're in the, and I think it's a really fun thing to film as well, because they're not messing about. They have a good script. They try and make it funnier on the day as well. And it's the only worry is like now, what if I do something where, because if I put out a clip, this is Red Richardson's sketch about Nazi butt plugs came out yesterday, obviously, that I'm starring in briefly. So that's, the worry is now, like, does that, I don't think I've signed anything saying I can't do Nazi butt plug sketches, but you do have to sort of think a little bit more about not working with Red Richardson.
I had to do. There was one of your clips went up, and it was from a sitcom, and you're sat typing into a computer. Do you remember which show this was?
Was it Things You Should Have Done? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. And I didn't send it, but I did write. God, these nationwide adverts have got out of hand. And I thought, no, because it might have made you laugh, but it felt a bit snide.
Okay. Oh, you're going to do it publicly on Instagram?
Oh yeah,
without tagging me in.
Correct. yeah, like a real friend.
then screenshots it, send it to WhatsApp groups I'm not in. Yeah.
Chortle lead story. Sunil Patel drops from
Fucking
Nationwide.
hell. Jesus. I would do anything to get on the Chortle lead story. I'll do anything.
Okay, it is format time. Why not?
If you're watching the video version, if you wonder why the three of all our beards have got a lot longer,
change of clothes.
Yeah.
We should have done that.
Yeah.
Sunil, who are some of your favorite acts to see in the green room?
Now, there's a specific gig I go to just because I like the green room so much, and it's the same people every week. It's called Comedy Sack.
I don't know Comedy Sack. Where's that?
Yeah, so it used to be at Hoxton Comedy Cabin, and then it moved to Camden Comedy Club. And I'm comfortable saying this, you can put it out, 2 of the worst rooms in London. I've had to. The problem is, it's like the Comedy Sack is such a fun hang. I do it whenever I can. It's Mickey Overman, Patrick Spicer, Neil O'Rourke, Heidi Regan, Eddie Hare, Will Rowland, Nathan Edwards.
They're on every time.
Yeah, it's basically like a friends gig. So you go along and you can essentially just bomb with your friends for 5 or 10 minutes in front of Camden Comedy Club is a mad room.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that for nothing. It is the maddest room, and it's a bonding experience. But the green room is always more fun when everyone's not sure how the gig's going to go. I think that's a really fun experience. Otherwise,
Regan's great.
Heidi Regan, she's my flatmate. She's moved in. She's in that room behind me, down the hallway.
Listener, I didn't know that. I tell you who I really rate.
She's not here now. Don't worry. I tried to scare her last night, but I pulled out of the jump scare I was going to give her because I wasn't sure whether it might destroy her mentally. But what I was going to do is I knew she was getting home at about 10:30, so I was going to stand in that corner over there with the lights out, so that when she unlocked the door, she'd think no one was home, and then she'd turn the light on, and I'd be just facing the wall.
I would have to move out.
That's what she said. So
yeah.
But you did the right thing in not doing it.
I do, but I did definitely, because as soon as I thought this is going to work, I realized it's going to work too well.
Yeah.
But I tried to do things like that when Helen lived here. So I would often like sit on the sofa just with my head like that as if I died. And she'd come in and she'd just be like jumping in scared and be like, stop playing around. And I'd enjoy that. But Heidi doesn't fall for it so easily. So she's essentially pushing me to do more and more to scare her.
It's her fault. Right?
It's her fault. It's her fault. Sometimes I'm tempted to, if I'm away for the night and it's like late at night, I'll text her so she'll get the text in the morning, and I'll just say, oh, sorry, I think I left the door to the garden unlocked. So she wakes up and thinks there might be someone in the house.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, God, that's worse.
I hope Nationwide are listening.
Hey?
Why did Helen move out?
Well, I wonder. She scraped together enough money to leave. No, it's fun living. Honestly, it's fun living with me. I
remember in lockdown, you were living in like a billionaire super flat.
I was living in an empty flat in near the Barbican. Yeah. It looked like a billionaire super flat because it had nothing in it. That's why. But that was actually quite scary as well, because central London in lockdown was a weird place. Just like walking empty streets that are normally very busy through the city and stuff. But I'd like to get back to living on my own, but I don't think I could handle it. Have you ever lived on your own?
Only like during fringes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think coming home
when I first moved to London, Brie, I was just thinking, have I? Yeah, for a few.
Did you?
It was only for a few weeks.
Yeah.
The company that I worked for put me up in the company. It's an American company. They had a house where, but anyway, I was in there on my own for quite a while.
Yeah.
No, not for
Don't
me.
like it. I think I can handle it if I know it's only for a few weeks. But if I think it's a long term, I'm just living on my own now. I don't think I could fucking do it. Coming home from a gig, especially, is like coming home from any work. Coming home and just coming back to silence sometimes isn't the ideal situation, especially
Do you know
in
what?
this industry.
I think I put my head in the oven.
I haven't. I mean, I put my head in the. I've got quite a large air fryer now. I could get my head in that air fryer because it's got a door. It's not a drawer system.
Me and Tim at the funeral. You know what? It's what he would have wanted. We've got recorded evidence.
He got it on a Black Friday deal. That's how he wanted to go. I think, yeah. How else would I kill myself in this flat? Falling over in the shower. That's the main one.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Living alone. That's the main worry, isn't it? The shower fall. The choking. And I've watched a couple of videos about that when I was living on my own. Is that what do I do if I choke on something? Because I almost did once. I was having
danger wank.
I was having a danger wank and some peanut M&Ms. I was like, how am I going to get out of this if it goes wrong? And I realized I'd have to run outside naked, and you've got to run into a car bonnet hard. Heimlich yourself.
Oh shit! What, you did that?
No.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Look, it's whatever floats your boat.
Yeah. It might help you.
What? So if you want to kill yourself, that's the way to do it. Run into a car bonnet.
No, if you want to save your life,
quite the opposite.
Save yourself from choking.
Well, you have to run into it. Is that a thing that you're supposed to do?
Yeah, you got to run into car bonnet. But also the benefit is if you run into a car bonnet, it's sort of like Heimlichs yourself. But also it alerts enough people around you that you're choking that someone might look out the window and see a man running into a car bonnet with his dick out.
That guy's gone mad. I'm going to draw my curtains. It's another way to go.
It's London, yeah.
So that was your answer to favourite actor in the green room.
Fucking hell. I don't know, all of them. Fucking all of the comedians. They're all fine. I'll tell you what I don't fucking like. That's a good question. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I went quiet then. Go on.
Nah, they're all right, aren't they? Most comedians. I had a lovely time with Jimmy McGee recently. I really like hanging out with Jimmy when I see him because I only ever see him in green rooms.
Very nice.
But yeah, he gave me some golf tips. We had a good chat. That's what it feels like to be middle-aged in a green room nowadays. Talk about pensions, golf. Oh, you can't really work out Instagram, and that's it.
Perfect. Yeah. Right. Here we go. Next question. It's now 3:30 in the morning.
Who is the best you act you've seen recently?
I recently went to see Soho Theatre show by Roger O'Sullivan, which I love. I really like Roger's stuff. I only saw him briefly here and there over the last couple of years, and I just really like that style of comedy where it's like it's just effortlessly just being funny, and it's obviously also clear there's hard work gone into sort of crafting it. But I really liked his hour. It was just it felt really accomplished, very polished, and he's just naturally very funny. Knows exactly how to phrase things to make them funny, and it's rare for me to sit in an hour-long show and not check my watch.
Yeah,
I think that's the case for all comedy. An hour of it is a lot, and when someone is a nice presence to be around, that's kind of the only way you can sustain an hour. And I think Roger's definitely got that, and I really liked it. Yeah,
I've seen some of my favourite comedians in the world, and even I've been sat there thinking,
yeah.
It's going on a bit.
It's tough, isn't it? It's tough because it one person trying to keep your attention for an hour is a fucking God. It's tough.
Yeah,
I mean, but it's also in Soho Theatre upstairs, which is like a really nice room to watch that kind of comedy, which is essentially one person talking. That's the perfect space for it. When it gets to a bigger room, then they have to start moving around, changing things up, maybe.
Yeah,
but yeah, that was great.
That's a great plug for Roger because a lot of our listeners go to shows because we see the pictures and so on. So when you say that, I imagine they're thinking that's actually very high praise indeed.
Yeah, you can sit back and enjoy it. No one's gonna, I don't know, call you a cunt. Is that what other comedians do? I don't know. No, there's no crowd. Some comedians do. Yeah, it is, I guess. Yeah. Well, that is part of the appeal of stand-up for a lot of people, isn't it? The thrill anything happening in the room where someone might call you a cunt. I think that's why crowd work's so popular, isn't it? It makes it more real and alive.
That's also why it's so hard to fill a front row sometimes, because people assume
God,
it's
yeah,
going to be carnage all the time, and just isn't.
We've had it with like a work in progress show that's sold, it's sold out, and it's a friendly face that's whose show it is, and you're still saying to people, "Can you fill those seats in the front row?" Because they're convinced that
yeah,
they're not
That's what they
comedy
think's
show
going to
before.
happen. Yeah,
yeah.
What do they think's going? How about Bridget Christie? The least sold the gig out, the least likely person that's ever going to do.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting on the front row.
God, really? I mean, because before I did comedy, I would never sit on the front row. I'd be terrified.
I don't sit on the front row either.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, neither do I.
Do
not listen to us.
Front row? What, think I am mad?
What, and be called a cunt? No, thanks.
By Sue Pollard?
Sue Pollard.
I just thought I thought who on the planet is the least likely person to call you the C word?
We've had
my
some
brain
references.
went Pollard.
We've had Nutkins, Pollard.
All the topical stuff. Come on, kids, get on board.
Anyway, Roger O'Sullivan probably not going to call you a cunt. All right?
Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant show, brilliant reels.
Another poster quote.
Yeah. Bridget Christie, though, I worked with her on Things You Should Have Done.
Yeah.
Unbelievably, she's so fun to work with. She's so
one of the best people.
I'd never really met her before then, but loved every day we worked together. And do watch her in it because she is so funny. She's so unbelievably funny in it. She's great.
Top 5 people in human history, I'm going to say.
Absolutely. Yeah. Who's the rest?
Sunil Patel, James Gill,
right? Okay.
Terry Nutkins,
Nutkins and Pollard,
Sue Pollard, Judith Chalmers,
Alan Wicker.
Ronnie from Hello Hello.
I've got to watch that. Hello. I want to watch that again.
It's more. It was on UK Gold.
Yeah.
But I'm going back a lot of years, and a friend and I watched it, and we'd forgotten just how catchphrase based it is.
Oh, okay.
It's a succession of scenes, and then it's almost like each character takes it in turns to wheel out their catchphrase. To I must say, devastating effect every time.
Yeah.
It is I, Leclerc. Ah!
Yeah.
I shall say this only once. Ah! Does he follow Madonna with the big boobies? Ah!
But that's good though, isn't it? It's sort of like, as long as it's in a 4:3 aspect ratio, I'll enjoy it because it'll remind me of me being young.
And you love the "you have been watching."
Oh yeah,
that takes you back.
Proper, yeah. I'll watch that.
We thoroughly enjoyed it.
Loved it.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. Hello. Another topical reference for kids.
Sunil, who is your favourite comedian who doesn't do it anymore?
God, that's tough. That is a tough question. I was struggling to think of that because I think like that one. Because I've said this before in this podcast.
Yeah, I was thinking of this.
Were you thinking of Dangerous Tea?
Yeah. But do we know he definitely doesn't do it anymore?
That's the thing.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
I'm googling Dangerous Tea comedy.
I miss a lot of people that I started with that I wish were still gigging.
I wonder if he's got his comedy CV. When you type in Dangerous Tea comedy, Dangerous Tea. Some people say I'm a living legend. Some people say I'm genius. Some say I'm brilliant. Some say I'm great. I say no, I'm cutting edge.
You can't not love him. Favorite comedian? Yeah,
I've clicked on it. It's lovely to see his face again.
Yeah. It just reminds you, doesn't it, of youth? This is the problem with like romanticizing the past. You know, when you were there, you were like, God, I can't wait to get out. And now you look back going, God, I wish I could just watch them again. But favorite comedian doesn't do it anymore. I really, and this is a friend of mine that I haven't seen for some time either, but Tommy Rowson, I really liked his stuff when I started.
Nice lad as well.
And he was in the BBC comedy final with me. and he was just like a very softly spoken Welsh guy. But it was just like, he was always just such a pleasure to watch, and it would always be interesting. But he never really wanted to do it after. I think he had a few like tough years at Edinburgh, and it just didn't really make it. It just wasn't worthwhile for him to keep going. And he enjoyed doing other stuff more, I think. And I think it's like, it's always nice when people stop doing comedy, I think, because it's like, oh, good, you found something else that isn't going to be as mad as this. And I think that's what he did. But I still
lovely guy. Also, he won So You Think You're Funny, didn't he?
He did.
Oh,
and then he was in the BBC New Comedy Award final with me and Lucy Beaumont, Matt Rees, Pete Otway, and Matt Winning. I think that was the sixth.
Matt Rees wins that, doesn't he?
No, Lucy won it.
Did she?
Lucy won it, and it was like, I think by a landslide it must have been. But yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, she's so unbelievably likable on stage.
Yeah.
Which one did Matt Rees win? Matt won one of them, didn't he?
Matt won loads of other competitions. He won the Leicester Square, maybe the Leicester Mercury as well. But he was just like, he was the one at the beginning when he's starting out, had like just great jokes, and we were like, I don't understand how he's got such great jokes. We don't know what's happening. He's got such great jokes. None of us sat down and went, shall I write some great jokes? But
we're now on day 7 of the podcast.
Yeah. I'm happy to accept Dangerous Tears as an answer.
All right, okay, straight in, 1 second.
His most recent gig I could find on the internet then was 2016.
Okay.
So maybe he doesn't do it anymore.
Shout
could be wrong. And I apologise profusely if I'm wrong.
Shout out,
Just
Dangerous
based on his
Tears.
website. Yeah.
What is a joke or a bit you've retired but you secretly miss?
Really are racing through this podcast now. The joke or bit that
Now we're cooking.
The bit I was thinking about is the bit where I talk about a tweet I once saw. By Action Bronson, the rapper, and the tweet. It was like how it was about how if you have a large audience, you can say what you want and get away with it. But if you have a small audience, you've got to think harder. So like Action Bronson's got hundreds of thousands of followers, and he tweeted out, "Ladies, tweet me a picture of your assholes," and everyone responds going, "Ha ha ha, that's really fun," which is great if you've got thousands of followers. But if I've only got 6 followers on Twitter, I'm essentially tweeting my flatmate or my friend's sister and going, "Tweet me a picture of your asshole." So that one,
Bring it back.
Bring it back. It's gonna be done. Bring it back. The old Twitter joke. But that was a really fun, like one of the first jokes I wrote that was like constantly a banger, and I loved saying it as well because it's had that element of like risk in terms of like you're talking about women's assholes, but you're also doing it in a very silly and absurd way.
And self-deprecating way.
And self-deprecating way, yeah. Which makes you safer in a way. But yeah, that one I miss.
Brilliant.
Great bit. I remember it.
Next question.
Yes, absolutely. We've got 3 left.
Hang on, breaking news. Sue Pollard has passed away from old age.
Which peer's joke or bit do you wish you had written?
It's a very simple bit. It's a Mitch Hedberg bit, and I don't even think it counts as a joke, but I think about this one a lot. And it's where he says, I think it's a tag to a joke, but he says, do you know what I mean? And everyone goes, in the audience goes, yeah. And he goes, I don't. And I just love that. I think about that every time I write something.
And it's perfect in his character as well, isn't it?
Perfect in his character. And it's one of those things that's so easy to like, I have to remember it all the time, because if I don't remember it all the time, I might say it on stage. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those things that can easily become a shorthand in your head that you do on stage. But it's so perfect, and it encapsulates like the process of writing this stuff sometimes. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I hope someone does.
There's a Lee Mack tag that is, you couldn't make it up. You could. I did.
See, that's right up my street. Just self-aware and meta enough to make it feel clever as well. Yeah. In the best possible way, I mean, but yeah.
Right. Next question.
Next question.
Well, we know the answer to this. What's weird?
You?
Well, weirdest it probably isn't the right word. But what's the weirdest way you've made money to supplement comedy? It's been in 17 ads.
Yeah. God, I guess I mean, acting is a way of supplementing comedy, isn't it? But I reckon the weirdest way is before I went, like, say, inverted quotes full time with just like making money out of comedy. I was a librarian in a psychotherapist's private library, private library for psychotherapists, which is just like a very easy, like 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, 4 days a week. That wasn't the weird bit. The weird bit was every Christmas it turned into a grotto that I had to run. So this whole building turned into a Christmas grotto, and I was the showrunner for the Christmas grotto for like 4 weeks in December, and I'd have to run a team of elves and a team of like professional actors who'd been hired for 12 quid an hour to do this Christmas show in this building that they used to put up Christmas trees and toys around. So I had to make sure all the kids moved room to room and got all the activities right, and make sure their lunch got served and all that. How's that?
I mean, great.
Hang on. Was Santa not part of your remit?
Santa was there. He was on, I think he was on 20 quid an hour, because it's quite hard to find Santas around that time of year. Usually they're retired people with big white beards, and that's quite a niche look that a lot of old men don't go for. But if they do, there's money in it.
It's 20
quid an hour if you can look a bit like Santa.
He'd be there for 2 hours a day, and then he'd just head off down to the boozer. It would just be cash in hand. A lot of these lads are drunks.
So
they've got to have the ruddy. Well, they've got to have the ruddy complexion, haven't they? Yeah, but Santas get paid a lot at Christmas. That's my hot take.
Oh, the thought of Santa pissing it up against the wall is just it's too bleak.
You don't want to see it. But you must take your kids to grottos.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Next time. Next time, ask them how much they're getting.
I'd say with varying degrees of success in terms of how good the Santa is.
Oh, really?
Right. What makes a good one?
When their heart's clearly in it.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got to love it, haven't they?
Right, if the children in the car or whatever, you need to listen to this, maybe...
God, I really hope no one's been listening to this episode.
This bit's the least of their worries.
Yeah.
But sometimes what they'll they do a bit before you go. Sometimes you get an email.
Yeah.
And it might be what are their hobbies and interests.
Oh.
What might they like for Christmas?
Yeah.
Because then Santa goes, oh, so I know that you like dance, and then the kids are just like, oh my God. Yeah.
That's good.
That's
so
really
when they
good.
do that,
yeah.
that's the special touch.
Yeah. Was that
then the
touch there with you, Sunil?
What's a bad one? Have you had a bad one? Like a drunk one?
Never had a drunk one, but when they clearly, and I get it. I'm not Santa shaming, but when they clearly don't give a fuck or know what's going on,
yeah.
And if they've had a great Santa who knows that they love dance and what have you, in Crystal Palace, and then the next was just like, oh, what,
I could see myself in a few years' time being able to do it.
Yeah.
And doing it for good money, because I know how to engage an audience.
May I just say that I think I've privately thought this for a while. I think there's fucking gold in those hills, because all you got to do is just do the little bit of work, and the kids are like, they know everything about it. I mean, it's
it, isn't it? I think that's all it is. Just putting the modicum of effort into it, and you can really fucking clean up on these kids.
You really can, and that is why the three of us. This is actually a Trojan horse for Always Be Christmas with Sunil Claus. Okay, next question.
Well, this podcast, the actual questions have taken up 15 minutes of this podcast, I think.
Well, shall we take it home?
Okay, now 1 hour 28 we're recorded for. Let them know that.
Yeah, on the 20 minutes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. There was too much gossip.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Just checking how many more Nazi comments I'm getting on Instagram. Anyway.
Right. Final question.
Yeah.
What is the best advice? Perhaps it's from another comedian, or maybe it's something you've learned along the way.
I would say on the whole, no advice is worth listening to in this industry. because largely it's given by people that wish they'd taken that advice or are just repeating stuff that other people have said. I think the one most interesting thing I've ever learned about this industry is there's a series of essays called the Gervais Principle, which is online, which is by a guy called Venkatash Rao. It's very interesting. He takes the UK office and the structure of that and applies it to any corporate or social structure and says this is how the world works. And it sort of works for the comedy industry as well. And his idea is that like there are 3 layers in any organization. There are the sociopaths at the top, the clueless in the middle, and the losers at the bottom. And that's the UK comedy industry.
Hang on, sociopaths at the top?
Yeah.
Go on.
So the sociopaths at the top are the people that think strategically. So they're not necessarily, that can include comedians, agents, whatever, but they think very strategically and they think about distribution and leverage and packaging and all that. They don't believe in, that's what they believe in. There's the middle, they're the people that believe in like, you got to do Edinburgh, there's a career trajectory, there's accumulating status and stuff like that. And then there's the people, the cynical losers at the bottom who sort of see the politics and see the gatekeeping, but don't want to engage with it. How's that?
I like it. I like it a lot.
It's very interesting, and it's very interesting once you take that and apply it to the people you meet, because it very much makes sense. There's like this idea that comedy is about jokes and being funny, whereas it's not. It's actually about attention and keeping people's attention, and that's what people monetize, whether you realize it or not. And that's what's crucial to, I think, for comedians to learn.
That's good advice.
I like it.
I think that's very important.
We're quite good at spotting the sociopaths that are trying to take advantage.
Yeah, I mean, and I think
Tim,
the word
please
social.
tell me we are.
well, I assume we all have sort of just hundreds of names spinning through our heads right now.
Yeah.
Putting them into each file, each section.
Sociopath as a term is not supposed to be derogatory in this sense. It's just
no.
People who see the reality of it more than they. This is people that don't take other people's advice. They simply see the world as it is or build it as they want. And I think like that's what you ideally should be doing if you're going to enter this industry, is either build something or understand the reality of it and don't just fall into the same patterns as the people that have gone before you. Like, when we started doing comedy, it was always like, oh, you do it for 10 years and then you might get some TV, and it's like, that doesn't fucking work.
That was literally the doctrine, wasn't it, back then?
10 years, 10,000 hours was a thing.
Yeah, you've got to do the 10 years, and then you might sign with an agent, and that agent might get you on blah blah blah, and then you might.
Exactly.
And it was like, how dare anyone deviate from that path?
Exactly. And I think people were mocked for maybe choosing online as a path, maybe too early, but now very much that is being upended, but there's still a power structure in play. And I think it's a very interesting series of essays. It's really worth reading, especially if you work in an office, because it will really show you who the people around you are. But I think that was when I first read it in, say, 2016, it sort of changed my view of like what I was doing and how the industry worked, really.
Outstanding.
Lovely.
Serious ending to the silliest podcast ever.
I really like it.
Yeah, good.
Tim, that was the stuff that we could use was fantastic.
I think plenty of it can go out.
Good.
And that's because this episode comes out in 4 days.
Fucking hell. 4 days. All right.
Oh, yeah. Well, the good news is Sunil got his lead story on Chortle Wish.
I've said nothing wrong.
Sunil, thank you very much for doing the pod.
Pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks a lot, Sunil. That was fantastic.
Glad to be here.
Huge and heartfelt thanks to Sunil Patel. You know what? If you laughed as much as we did, then we know that you enjoyed that episode.
Yeah.
Tim, what did we learn from Sunil Patel?
Yeah, it was interesting, wasn't it? I think it's got to be, for me, it's Ron Howard chat. He's in the Ron Howard film. That's the thing I'm going to take from this episode.
There's this phrase in comedy. Well, it's just writing in general. Well, it's life actually. Show don't tell.
Yeah.
Show don't tell, and because we all know the person that can't wait to tell you something great that's happened to them, right? You know what? I'm guilty of that. Sunil Patel is the living embodiment of show don't tell, and Sunil is just he's actually quietly a big deal, isn't he? But there's no BS with him, and you've got to draw this stuff out of him, I suppose. All right, I know he's happily told us and all of that, but Timmy's so cool with it, and he's absolutely not a bragger, and he's living this extraordinary life where he's rubbing shoulders with Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, absolutely. He's probably, doing something interesting in an interesting country most weeks almost. It feels like he's a very, very busy man. And it's always, he was shooting an advert with Anne Hathaway and Roger Federer, for example. He was in a Ron Howard film. He's working with Adam Driver. There's so much going on with him. But you sort of have to coax it out of him.
I suppose what the point I'm making is this the right phrase, Tim? He's the least thirsty comedian we know.
He probably is. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah, he probably is.
And there's nothing. Listen, it's lovely that acts tell us stuff, and we're very grateful.
We are grateful, yeah.
But Sunil is so admirably modest.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, these adverts, is it nationwide?
I believe so.
I mean, they're a juggernaut now, aren't they?
Yeah, as we said in the episode, they have sequels. They are returning characters in an advert, which is such a rare thing.
Do you remember those? Was it Orange Wednesday? Those adverts went on for years, didn't
they? Was it Steve Punt? No, it wasn't. It was someone. It was someone like that. Sorry.
Hang on, let's do this. All right, Steve. It's not Steve Bedinack, is it?
It could be Steve Bendelak, actually. Yeah, I think it is Steve Bendelak. Yeah.
Brennan Brown. Oh no, I'm wrong. No, I'm wrong. I'm so wrong. Brennan Brown was the main guy, Mr. Dresden. Oh, I'm kicking myself. Steve First.
Steve First, yes. Christ,
did stuff with Little Britain. Furst.
Of course, Steve First. Yeah, brilliant.
Who is Steve Bedinack? Steve Bendelak.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah. I'm not that convinced. Filmmaker and TV director who made. This is probably who I'm thinking of. It is who I'm thinking of. League of Gentlemen's Apocalypse, Mr. Bean's Holiday, Harry Hill Movie, League of Gentlemen, Newman and Baddiel. Yeah, that is definitely what I was thinking of.
Great.
Conflated two titans of comedy.
Oh, yes.
Steve First is one of those guys that's been... Is he Lenny Beige?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
That was me just trying to cover... I was just trying to cover for the fact that I got the name. Tim, any other business with Sunil Patel?
No other business. We just love the guy.
Yeah, a very universally beloved guy, and I think that episode is a great showcase as to why.
Absolutely. Yes, very much so.
Tim, before we go, will you be watching How to Make a Killing with Glenn Powell and Margaret... Is it Qualley?
I really like Margaret Qualley or Qualley. I don't think so.
Is it supposed to be good?
Didn't read a brilliant review of it this week.
Oh, really?
Yes.
As a follically challenged gentleman, I've got a real soft spot for Ed Harris.
Ed Harris is great. Like Ed Harris a great deal.
Yeah, big hero to me as part of the Bald community. Right, Tim, I will see you soon.
I'll see you very soon. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, as always, guys. Tim, I've got to say, I know we keep saying it, these Rebooked episodes, a lot of fun. Revelation.
Yeah, having a lot of fun with them. And long may they continue.
Long may they continue. Thanks a lot, guys. Lots of love. Bye, 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 bye.